I'm a F-A-N-A-T-I-C. Fanatic. I rep Christ till I D-I-E. Fanatic. I'm not extreme, I'm redeemed with faith to serve a God who's extremely great.
Hey everyone, welcome to our message video recaps for our series we're doing right now is called Fanatic. We've looked at the song that Lecrae sings called Fanatic, and we've been thinking about what it means for us to follow Jesus and what is worship. What does it mean for us to worship? And our big idea for this series is when you see him for who he is, you will give him all you have. When you see him for who he is, you will give him all you have. And our key thought for this last week of our series, Fanatic, is true worshipers worship with awe. True worshipers worship with awe. I think about the time that I was most in awe. And I have to always go back. I would say many men, married men, would say that their wedding day was a day that they were truly in awe. And we were in Kansas City, Nicole and I. That's where we got married. And I remember we didn't have our wedding in a church. It was in this place called the Loose Mansion, and it was just gorgeous, decorated in so many amazing ways. And, I'm nervous, thinking about the wedding. And of course, I had not seen Nicole before the wedding, but I remember standing in the front with my youth pastor, Larry, and the moment came when Nicole was going to walk down the aisle. And I remember in that moment seeing her turn the corner with her dad and just being in awe. That is the best description of the time that I've been the most in awe of seeing my bride, seeing the woman that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, standing there coming down. And of course, there was a little bit of fear because of the reality of the time, but I just remember being in awe. When was the last time you were in awe of God? I mean, when was the last time that you just said, God, I am just so in awe of you? Because in this series on worship, we've really wanted to help you see that when you see Jesus for who he is, I really believe that you will be in awe of him. In Hebrews chapter 12, verse 28, the writer says, therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and so worship God acceptably with reverence and awe. For our God is a consuming fire. I mean, this is a big God. This is the God that spoke and stars were created. This was the God who didn't have to come to earth, but he came to earth out of love for you and for me. In the book of Revelation, we see John is writing, and he's talking about the moment when he saw God, when he saw Jesus, this picture of heaven. And in verse 17, he says, when I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. Can you believe that? John saying, when I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. Because I truly believe that we become what we worship, like I said last week. And this week, I want us to understand that true worshipers worship with reverence and awe. When was the last time you were in awe of God? May you just be in awe of God.
I'm a F-A-N-A-T-I-C. Fanatic. I rep Christ till I D-I-E. Fanatic. I'm not extreme, I'm redeemed with faith to serve a God who's extremely great. I'm a fanatic. I'm a F-A-N-A-T-I-C. Fanatic. I rep Christ till I D-I-E. Fanatic. I'm not extreme, I'm redeemed with faith to serve a God who's extremely great. I'm a fanatic.